my phone akwa na ya da masese matwan ya ba ne mumu no mfa nche ene bibinti entimi ansha se ne munim dada no sabe no me ensambo no na boy be sore don hwe ba ko pede blemo juma de showdown na mesere mo se ba bi adu no we dia ye ko bi bia so 10 pana ni nyina wa ha ya ye sha se ne abonkomo juma de etwa edi free ye Kumasi online TV Tik TV and a Friends of Ken TV. It will be beyond Konafi or subscribe now on Konim. Now for the comment na amanfo nye binhwe. Na and then some ye be din komunie. Speaker Ewura Aban Babin aka sembi. Was say eni kwan say 2024 about we ye ma soja for kra fa ye mfichide baby kra because they see wo miamia bia 2020 nipa wu ye no. Enye ade etwa yi etima ma soja for emen ho. Ebiem no na pose excavators ahodo a omogigi ni nyina di free minus ni wono se omo saba biemu a na etoba de 2024 na omedi Ghana so biemu a omodi obi excavators ebema no na biemu no ye probro to GALAMSEY pass sense as a party a NDC for na pose ma aka wansem no ana police for so age MPP for demonstration NDC demonstration atum se me adoma 17 September 2024 NDC for demonstration at the Theatre Commission. President Fonso Ajet to me so metima ye ya ohana manibia ema. Na sisi ya minum kasene 85 kata munse Monday. Ede bebremu. Jenia bema eye Kamel Mohammed eye MPP communication team member e wa Ashanti region. Opanyini e wo fia. Sansuso na Eli Omar Sedu NDC communication team member Yewura enso e wa ha. Bidin any of dance producer eye kwagiriba ye nuaba forest on adwumade nyina ehye ne nsa odi bibia ebreye ne enso betrase na edi ehon komo ebeni nti ye hya se na fe ye ma omu akwaba kama mu akwaba
ofa mejidi se wo ho
boko na nso e
nyame adompa na meche ona machia eye ompenifo na omo ye adwuma soso ene modwuma paso a mo ye de bo Ghana ene asanteman enti nyame adom awonde no ho
okay Ali akwaba apom ti say bibia she e radio sepa na NDC den e ko
campaign guso se e pompa se campaign se bi December hope our muhiano NDC abanye de bemo see you go so campaign you go super
okay by 6 minutes 6 hours in say Morani mate Mahama ne US ambassador to Ghana Virginia Palmer share din komo file to commission sensembia mo face emwa ade Mahama no ade Ghana ni
on say one thing is Mekai last week more and last 2 weeks more Dr. Nyawata Maklo can say basa ebesi and say entokwa besi wo Ghana ha ebefi electoral commission na the electoral commission here no ni ye nyina kire say ma me ne pese entokwa ba Ghana ba ye mpene sa NDC one yedema MPP for say we are going to resist any attempt to rig this election. And you know, me sure say for minim adukro mo kan e de farm ameno de because he just keep. But me sure say ni dwumadi omudi on no e dwumadi e betima boa ama aba no e benya free and fair election. Yeah.
Okay, but that's it. Come here, you see Mahama ne US ambassador to Ghana Asia. Ya sia mu edin komo fa yisi ene be mu fi se enkoyema wadaroma seconds na yen sha se mo yenkomo
ofa no kura wasem no nyina ne se John Dramani Mahama anamo no mu tuo no mo mu ni se enya anamo aye anamo papa efi se mekai se mra no wotia akonya so no wa be mu no ye raise series of issues no wakache nyina ne se obi ntimi ma electoral commission directives because omodo omo ho constitution no ema omo kwan say obi ntimi hye omo so we should allow the electoral commission to do its work But that's what I say. Said the ono ntimi directives as to the SA Electoral Commission here no. So also the ntimi MPP for samere no. Yentimi hye no enhye Electoral Commission se chinchina we na pese we. But that's on the mention no. Wo ka sembi say omahia eye a friend is ambassador to US and yes sir.
Yeah, me Virginia Palmer.
Kwambi so no. They can do that, but once your development partners and they kaka ho. That's what they say. But just in some analysis no say bia o my complaining say electoral your friend saying voters register no sebi baby o ho ya transfer nkofo and they kaka ho without more will and ya transfer or more.
Okay.
And the minimum say Electoral Commission compile the voters register ni we are where be a friend exhibition. But that's what they say. But that's what they say. Now afi no what the provisional album ama party biya. Ni nyina na say a human institution ye wo. Aye biya na count some errors to be baby bim. But that's what they say. And na infidelity no mudi ye juma. But that's what they say. Aye infidelity a nipa na boko mu no de. There are some 1 and 2 issues to be a beba. But that's what they say. Of which kaya ade biya ka Electoral Commission. Omo ye ne biya kata sumu mo bi su biya de na obeka say biya oh ye de yachemo. But we de won na ye na wode ama se behwe. Say bia issues we yenhwe na address but kwan baby omode kwa na say ye invite external auditors na ye forensic audit and the kaka ho no ye nu ho what I say because Electoral Commission no sebi agenda bi against NDC a menyin ni say abon ni sa anyoma the akaka bia no Electoral Commission be making available to them what I say but sa forensic audit ni sa anyoma no and na they say I go do so omokwa ko hia your friends saying
Mame Virginia Palmer
no but that's what they say and ho so enti omo ma sunye mra electoral your friends say election na ye okonu no
okay
because when nye de dikanya
but so mo so say
NDC for elections
mo say bibi mo say bibi koso na nyanti mo nkasa na
no ofey
omunye ginsa na
the point is that
almost kanyo nanka
the way I must see a hyper there no what in China want to say because ye just a little commission just on my bibi just big green seed than this anyoma no but that's what it is but there can you say so one who issues be 1 and 2 issues be ma you were kwanya sa iPad ho better not say after all the party involves but that's what I say na share no komo bia so mu no mu di bia no mo di na a correction bia so mu ye bia no o maye na vena chenchene na forensic audit and your development partners and the bend the men say mu di akoko wie ambassador
US
so to US so maza o my young kontokwa there's no day because democracy ni nyina ya tiase
okay
Sir Rollins said be no soldier ni or this soldier ba mu no
o jama akofo boko
otimi jemu
na akofo
just say election democracy ni practice but that's what I say but the one music cast na say be and then to ko besi and the ben dem make nyina ne say Rollins or no ye bema ne Ghana ha nyina no ye nim say Rollins do e bema papa Mr. Rollins, Zongo police station. Area be my friend Yellow.
Okay.
Papa Biana or one or two Casa big Rollins, one knows Rollins Bakukra. Who's the Rollins on the time? Oh, happens to appear one time.
Yes.
As well as as a story now, might be a boom. Or such as a one time the moon say Rollins have bad area. Now for Papa Yajana was shut and pass it. So that is it.
Also Rollins.
What I say? I think big from Cobia. I said no NDC over here, Bruno. Yeah, friends. I come call. I say I'm here to work Casado. Almost soon Casa. So I say I'm Casado.
It's a two
Omuni any message go bedinaso. Campaign the winning election.
Okay.
Other than claiming that they have a strategy. Strategy no was we use no so ewiemu strategy.
Omuna kaya so ma be yem.
Ade electoral commission ye nyina ye dey team transfer vote. Ye team transfer vote. Na say what you pusiga. O ba that no down no. Ya suspend no. So your mistake and you best suspending no. So deliberately. I do almost that omoye.
Okay.
So umuya abedi.
Mati yeni komo yewura speaker ya owo parliament Aban Babin or say CCID e wo se afiaba to ni kwasema asojafo e fa mfichiro mpuka no mama chiaye simadu enuma minti odaroma.
Okay. Well, edikan me cheating for me cheating for on say asomo kan yi o kan enye se bia obonitrim de kan o kan ye ba in actual sense wo hu bi pen ama even for read the information or the buy na o pa say na omo time ayike champion time na they were supposed to protest and then they even deployed the police and eventually omutimi and they are turning I mean the country in the right way. And you know kasa won ka bone on say ye ade e course 2020 election mo je hwego mebrebe ama through this election no amanfo 8 fm hwero mo nkwa
na okay talency by election be so e course no
ni na kan
so okay
mekai
NDC for stronghold
shade
sabuna motachiman
we no general election atona general election and one thing they say so hwe ye 1992 Ghana yinya you start say practice democracy ya ba to aba e dey choose leaders no from 1992 you share the most terrible elections across Ghana mu a 2020 election Akufo-Addo and Bawumia were the leaders of the country. Now everyone say upon say they we nyina see no the leadership were quiet on this issue. Now you went Techiman South Ablekuma Central Ibrahim Abbas of Emuwi oko this constituency Akwari Vanderpool constituency Ododo constituency ama in fact military personnel were shooting guns among the crowds ama Accra 15 years FMUwi all this the leadership were quiet mekai okuja to Ablakwa any Emmanuel Amoa Elembele MP no
Elembele MP no
yes I filed a petition to SRAJ to investigate because now they believe that the police and then the army and the national security they believe that well they cannot rely on them because they are not credible. These are the same people they are claiming that they should protect the nation. In fact the importance of this our security service to maintain law and order. So I'm sure law and order are working. But if these people are done the day, then why should we allow them to investigate this particular violence that occurred during 2020 election? So they decided to petition, send the case to SRAJ to investigate. And then according to SRAJ, the case was pending in court because they don't have the right to, based per constitution, they can't investigate the incident that occurred because whenever they investigate the incidents and then the incident is in contrary to what the court is saying like it wouldn't be valid. Into SRAJ anye omanye and you know say as no about bikai you know or can you say bia wakabon and cre say ya hwe ya esu bia J-Mensa any the electoral commission die no e betimi de wo abagana na NDC to yempenisa.
Okay,
despite all what is happening, NDC, we are going to resist any attempt to steal this election. On say they be American said, and MPP be around all my presenting manifesto on my Ghana. I can say Ghana for. So they say they should base on their manifesto to campaign to Ghanaians for Ghanaians to vote for them. No, they are claiming that they have.
But election variance there, and yet MPP address on Kwanesi.
Sure.
Yeah, Kaim Messi Bresso at 10 member community sabi.
But the most serious and intensive one in terms of democracy, choosing our leaders through voting. Because Rollins with the 11 years as with the Oman so 19 years or yes 19 years. And as I say, or survey as a democratic government I think for 11 years. Now Oshe since 1992 I started saying to Aba election na Emujeshogu akoso pa aban no anka wo hwe 2020 election And that election, Akufo-Addo and Bawumia were the leaders.
Nessa Abana am make any statement.
They didn't make any attempt because one thing is, who's just a Minister of Defense and Minister of Defense. We were blaming them because they are supposed to make sure that the police do their job right. But
that one is defense minister. National security, national security.
Yes. And even national security are making. Also, Ablekuma Central. Yes, shooting. Meaning journalists Bakubi. Yes, I think your friend Pius be true the Nipo. Pius. Omushutu no. Now Omushutu no. We found out that particular Ombakono Shutu is a national security who is stationed at the office of the presidency. So what I say, Bibi actually say, this government knows something about what was going on, and Straj didn't come out with any investigation or any proof to rebut what happened during the 2020 election. And you know, say Babi can say we are one carbon. Okay. Yes, say I'm sure ya. Now, they be American say who's police in here so they never better politician be about that say. Memo say mo say about tutu ekun obi no. Can we say ekun ana war esi oman mu no ma anya o ma ha bi o ma me obusuafo all of them will be yes, all of them will be affected.
Okay.
The police like all these security services. Let us maintain the integrity of our job.
Okay.
Now prevent this animal when you say but because
but I didn't be see even say obi atwetwo ye kotwaba nipa menu mensa biewu na ye mampanyin na woda omani na no say on kahwe emfa entia nipa na ebi o kan ba na otimi agyae e ka de asi different country won some na ade ohwa e political winning anase omukọ grants no enye ebi abato no ntino mu wi anase say
according to reports now omo the petition amount for no most of the people that were killed were NDC pooling agents, people that were working for NDC during the election. Most of them, Ibrahim Abasi, Ablekuma Central, all of them, they were advocating. In fact, they were representing the NDC at the various police stations. You see, so in actual sense, everything was favoring them. But I want to say BBC now the leadership of this country didn't say anything about it.
But I say you can't answer them. Katachiman North, Gabi friend Peter, or Kono MC or Tachiman. Say NDC time we share acid eguno so. I'm an Nikra Sebi essay. International
there is no electioner. In fact, if not in Ghana here, in other countries, there will be a little bit of violence that will occur during the election because maybe I mean Timo say kakra during the election. But when you look at the most terrible one and the most, in fact, violence election, based on that, even upon that, the leadership were quiet. They didn't say anything. It was just 2020 election because they tried all means to win the election. Yes, stealing. In fact, to the extent that the MPP made it, in fact, like convincing that even if you can even kill a person to win an election, there's nothing wrong with that. Like they wanted to prove to your point that killing someone to win an election is even okay. Yes, because the any kwasenka police personnel etututuo.
Medase ma come I leave you medase na e ma come because e 1 hour per akabe say 35 minutes per time na so. And I'm fan che one or two things be happening. Nye ye bo apa yenti. Ye me ad Monday there. Ye be na de obi ade abrem madaroma. As you see ye raba bin asem wo kan ye be to aba. Say ni kwasa soldier for intervening war sa this election mu. Because the CC wo emiamia bi no. O kase wadaroma. Sima dunum pe.
Okay.
Kamel.
Ye wura speaker. Honorable Albert Kingsford Simani Babe nensam na okaye no bani bi anim every say so be ha me kai pa say ya boto a koso Ghana ha pa omo a ya na omo instigate amanfo in terms of ballot stuff in the kaka ho no NDC as a political party.
Omo ye ho ade
If say Omaya Sadia na for a very long time ma. So Becca ya party na nkasa no bete fan bi anom frɛ no. Friend is saying Euro Fund. As our fund and the normal thing say 2012 nyina na ho.
Sir.
Say omote ya che every 2012 nyina na ho. Na nchirimu na ewu nyina na say. So we party ni we NDC ni. Na say utimi bomodin na wokotam ballot box. Eswa. Ana say ufisa hadie. In fact, NDC for MPP for a chance pa. I just say to aba MPP for bitimi nya be 100%. Na NDC for nya 0%. But just what is it? And for that matter no, ho ukodi to trust them na ukotam box ana say ukotete ballot papers ni me kose sebi nyamra sama party no na say bia wo fa so kra na wupira party no ebero wodo
any hero fund
and omote say hero fund no about just am na pa and omote say hero fund no 2016 election before 2016 election my more typical example aswase so oba aswase ahun so wo kọ mampon asokore mampon aye ayinfie aye venison asokore mampon hene omo old ayinfie no ayinfie dada no na your polling stations bi wo ho a na ese ye to aba MPP yetimi NDC ma antunu de ya no me ofo mutime ba ho no ma be skata nyina aye BVD devices ni nyina omo chese omo bubu no to just said about my distracted process ni bibia because omo mi say ohode omo report about one course wa MPP enya abano dodo no ho but so what say enti aye omo su no omo ban omo ye over so wo fa ya mamra na your constitution na article 42 actually prefer say same medru 18 years say electoral commission aye show electoral commission so some may register me dem call your friends voters register nim na dru say about no adru so a me ko kire ma adwene say me pass mesi anansa me pe obenten na me ko to ma ba wie na sa wo kwatam ballot box wo kwatete box because wo no party a show bo say or Euros fund bi wo ho and for that matter no ko di nyambransa bi wie a ye na bia wo ko pira kra na ye be ma osika ne sa anyoma na nansi party ne be hwe wa offer on go this anyambransa
and this say ye musa wo say ye ran karas ahen kwado ye ne parliament wo sua NDC fo ana na wo ye ana say
wo sua NDC fo NDC wo sua ni
so na ka say NDC fo ne ballot box enti karas ahen kwanso ko ye go parliament ko ba oye ma ye hu say sa nyoma na NDC for ye no ana dodo na hu ye no because wo hwe sa dam na ye speaker of parliament no na abato na ekoso no na de aba no na dodo na nim say of hey no dodo na nim say ye kasa obi afa ballot box ana so obi afa ballot paper e dia hye na numa na obi hu ye o enti sa dan na ye demonstrate ye ate wo na se mo nya mo plan say
jo say
Tema West MP mo plan say onye sa de
obi ani o plan ye but na ye
adia mo demonstrate say bia mo plan say bia
si se be ma Ghana fo be hu say sa de no a na ekoso e various polling stations constituencies region by region no na ye NDC for subaya na nya de papa because so short article 42 now say was it right to vote was it every citizen of Ghana of 8 your friends of Ghana of 18 years of age or above and of sound mind has the right to vote and is entitled to be registered as a voter for the purposes of public elections and referenda. When you know this article we say me o tumi say meto aba no say o baby eko and this me wo free say wa betu so wa pagya dade NDC for do akọ hye na bia ma wa pagya dade ma mu ayedu na say wo free say me ma ba me beto ma ba wie na wo be hunahuna me na wo tam me box no ko na say ye friend say me ma ba na me to ye no say bi me decision no akọ ye say bi say huna and then you say sanyo wan yan so
say the wo kan no me nka se so ba wo kan ye obi afan ni hu say MPP NDC for atam ballot box me
NDC for almost
me kemas ye afan ni hu ba karaso hin kra there evidence is clear video ho se betimas ayam wo wa betin no fo kwa yi say the whole MP ato aba ma no na watam ballot paper chine num no form na odi ka dwane
ofa
entende mama ya evidence
ahenkura tie dey see here no na make sure say polling stations your general elections are yeko no sa nyoma no NDC for good at it omo ye pa and I wouldn't say NDC for almost police for no yeah let me try the registration I think say na ye mankranso ana o ko mankranso na o ko sunyano kwan so o sa kro me o ko sunyano edujama na enantie kura pump action yibi na ya fa ye ko wie na police gino na nsa gu ne bo no wa yese no gina ho won akọbọ wa NDC go enti eto na bia de enti ama ye de asojafo eka ye general election no say they are there to protect a year article 42 no our constitution nim because NDC for me yen police no usro police no
NDC for police ni nya NDC for nya asojafo no ba
utie
NDC for tia na say Ghana for
utie ye babo omo babo eye me no abato na ye to no omo babo ho ban because NDC ni bana ohun say police ni jina on fa ho obey akọ or the support Ghana action ne beba ho abedi sansan hunu no pa so dey say the make ko sin nyina ne say say military no ka say bi kenye say do omo ka yabato ho but nkofo bi ni ye omo suban ne nyoma omo ye na nya papa ntira
nkofo ben
na ya uni mo
me say yabo mu di wona wo ka say uni nkofo kana so wona wo ka me nu akọ
ekutia enura
Bobu die nkofo ben
me say NDC for no omo suban no nyabutre order ma NDC for no suban ofa anything na police for soldier for no omo mbeka police for no mo assist omo kwa
ana bape say enwu hia they see what the chima
offer
south to the
elections na ye kono the military are there to assist the police
to shoot not to shoot but they shot techima
edujama ya sama ye kan na kwamani ebia etuonu kura no kwan se be register na me free say emra so ese me be turo me din na o di tuo ebe hunahuna me say de be mentimi nturo me din
na se
military so de ni apase obaba assist police ni no say de be ya me mentimi aturo me din na mra no du na se ekoto aba mentimi ato aba ama ya ka me dia aka ho na decision am take no say bia me party A any party B no wo se sen wo se enyi omo mfiri ho se NDC for sha se omo hunahuna yi omo say omo babo na de bende me ntoko besi ana say ye fa he ana say ye ba wote
omo bo info o say
dey si ni ye ni nyina so
aba en sama omo ka
na mu register 2013 2023
ye fa say
na mu say that the full
IGP dan pare ka say what the 50,000 ato so obi obehunu bi ye fa na mra akwa na obetena me social media so ka say ayi omunim ye fa ne say mpenifo ni bi fie ni de kaka ho ene regional minister aka regional minister requote mo and to anya very careful omunim ni fie na ma se bebre so ebia no na yeke so omo yo odi agro mo beku no ene de nse bebre na sa issue no nte se dan pa de 50,000 to sa kwa na obi wa obehun bebi obi ano o de momo asonte o metam na 50,000 ya odia so you see these are some of the things
by omachi
it is a babbe omachi no it is a you will babbe e kasa semu ya eye na mum ayankrofo bi ni ye omusuban and the NDC for afa ya man kwama nye de
asa menim kwafo kwanti asa
NDC okay and na ye be kunna na ye be ye de be de ne be nipa de be abato ne yekoto democracy ko kire waje na menkyere waje wo so waye adwuma nsi ma ye adwuma ma yenko ka yensem ka o project waye ka memmen ka medem aye and at the end of the day no so wo pese hunhun nipa ka se wo de awonde no wo na wonde a masa ni military nsam na ye beti me military na firi ho but ye hu ni se ye de asunye na ye kwa akoto aba ye mpentokwa ko kire waje na menkyere ma adwene they say so obi anam o to ni message ana me boa ento to message ni to message enu na se to Ghana ni tirima obeto na aba ma na to na aba na ma but say ye military na firi and the kaka ho ne de ebia ye say ya mpenifo hwe na ekwan bi so no ye hu de we be say use military no ye nka so mo nkotutu ho because enya fe say wo betutu aba obi e say na wo say NDC for nkwa na ye shoot o mo da bi you see report ben na say NDC for
me say almost 80%.
It is wrong o say obi be hwere no nkwa ofati o it is wrong
so about to be hwere no nkwa
obi be hwere no nkwa because politics na ye. But what is it? And the politics no so no wo kire wadwene but say obeko na obi at the end of the day so ya to abawie na so ya shoot obi he sabi say to obi to na wo wu kra na kan na kra na enya asam papa enya de papa but so what is it say abrofo so mo kwa aboto a obi timiti na dem kra to aba ana enya possible no maye so a time kama ye beduro but say na ye nyina no ye kodi lie eto ya ba no ekofa akọ egu boxum na ewie ya kan no de mesre say a democracy ni na ye practice so we should at least tone on that line say be na be to aba wasundwem na ye wie ye betumi kra at point kra say ye police ni soldier ni gina okra na say ye nyina to wie a say na ya kan na ya ye but so what say but say soldier ni betutu police ni betutu ni de elalai obi ni o support sa asam no obi ni o support sa de no so obi be hwere no kwa e wa ba 20 da bi ofa anya asam papa what is required of us. Okay.
But that's come on, over Roberta Biana Street. 1 minute per now.
Mr. Kamaka say, Adia Carlos Ahin cry, you know, to demonstrate to Ghanaians say, San NDC for ye. Share, over the same with us. Say, everyone say, oh, Mamma, now, Mr. Kama, enemy fee. Onimusu fie esa oba akwa wiade a e wo Mr. Kamawa oba obeba mi fie anaso obeba wo fadan su fie so wo fie no obeba and is a Carlos ankra aye bibia e den na wo gina minim basis onu gina so e ka se NDC for sa na ye ade Carlos ankra is demonstrating to the whole Ghanaians say this is the habitual behavior of MPP aban ade a omoye enti no even po egu sama mama example ade a Carlos Ankra ye kire say MPP omo strategy omo de ko election mi nyina say ombewi abani
okay mati me da say but na me hwe say constitution ni makwan say military etimi ye trouble omo timi bo ho ba ma ne ye ya but me ya me nya ne krenti I think any case but
they assist
police. But the many say appointment of military personnel at high levels are made by the president in consultation with the Council of State. And not me pay the about but intimi maminya accurate information but all the same no never say to assist and not say to shoot and as a shot any person to die.
No. That to assist the police.
To shoot.
They are acting under the commands of the interior minister or the minister of
but sasa be na bi mo ka say o hwe sa incident na see wo aye tachiman south one and dwura de na no mo say aye empayinfo bi na ma go ahead say sade ni nsi but esan say any evidence betimi preview ama obi an say de kan wo mu no is alleged but all the same no or say suanema ni go say repeat mistakes tire ko de say wie o ma wo mu ko but I was make sure say e bi nsi biem enji say babin ya ono ye speaker access say we say any kwan say ma kwan e ma asrafo no e fa bato no mfichire ba bia or some of me trans and otherwise bia now the intia workers asem men some now be nhwe they say no police amamo kwan say 17th September demonstration no ebetumi abaso maminti wadaroma
NDC we've decided to embark on enough is enough demonstration on say if we say John Dramani Mahama the nation builder, my friend, the visionary leader Osia Oyo, leader Unchantro, leader Ayebi Pen.
Obi Chantro Ghana ha.
Unchantro, but Adia Bomia, so scaly Baumia Entra Ucha, any John Dramani Mama Entra Ucha. Baumia is, in fact, 99.999%. So, and some of the it has no basis. Who say, as some of can and no more Baumia can, I can't 1 year or Ghana Hanamono. It be me of a kama, and as a bit me a mano. Yes, or not send him. And you know, if we say, or two or transfer power at the man Akufo-Addo and then the Baumia. So the economy now, the economic level now economy ni jina na also economy ni performing no. I transfer the man Akufo-Addo and the Baumia smoothly no. Omo me I maintain this economy no. In fact, they could even improve neither to maintain. Omo say normal ama Ghana for amunyehia yamanfo nu omo egu amanfo sika sema ye basa and upon all that no omo so asesa taxes are nyansanim taxes are it doesn't make sense
Sebi
Ghana for so bibi say emission tax ka epungusi ba mi wa so eti pollution tax betting tax obidi bet no more than 10%. And upon all this no Ghanaians they've seen the hardship. In fact, among bra Ghana for ye. In fact, Ghana for among ateti aye kom NDC for ye nyina yetimu bi MPP for team NDC for nyina yetimu. Ade ye kwaso o maye nyina ye hu. Na Ghana for ya maje so omo sanso kwa to aba asesa omo condition no. Eno so no MPP for so soro omzi hey. Try all means to channel it through the EC. To manipulate and steal the election. And based on that, end this aban. You can see entena ho Emma and Kofi infa Ghana sikan enjananka. It's also entena ho Emma and Kofi and say a nation to the stand. Say if you already go master that. And in this we need a leader who can reset the country. What's that dynamic I say? Country not set to the stand say other than to reset.
Okay.
We need a research factory for the country. And you know, demonstration ayekoi. You be say ye or yesterday Ghana for. Say, in fact, whatever the NPP will do, they can never deny any person who is ready to change his condition. Because General said, look at say, was see when the people are having the enthusiasm to change their condition, nothing can avert it. Meaning, Sankofuna might do so more but together. No, but almost a more conditioner. Bibiano bit masasano. Now, Adia is in here. No, anything the NDC, I will say, we are called demonstration to prove to the East in say, and nobody on baby and we are best city. And you know, I'm encouraging all Ghanaians, meaning Brown Mobrano, me sure say coming December. 7 December, Nyankopon obeti sufre. Already Nyankopon dey power na my dada. But you have to protect it. You have to defend it and take it. God has already given us the power already. And you know, are going to your demonstration. Your demonstration no to yesterday actually you say there is no way ometi me am manipulated because the new way in our test of say abano they want to rig the election. And no more you're transferring votes. Yeah, me say back mo transfer ye ko village or ye ko inspect here no amount for 10,000 any transfer baba register anymore 25,000 15,000 no free and sa edin motion 2023 no so 2023 o man merge edin nyina with the current one ama say no you could not even differentiate the motion 2023 the motion the current one no and you know are there is here no any mistake deliberately any da ho enti na ye gina so a NDC ye gina so be say ye demonstration ye kire Ghana for say no matter what they will do we are winning the election 2024 come and John Dramani Mahama will be the next president of Ghana. Okay, ye ni Baumia do ni message papa bia di Ghana ne NAPO to the extent say utimi I can say there is no country in this sort of practice 24 hours economy e mo say oye minister won tu kwada onum say Hong Kong practice 24 hours economy onum say US on practice 24 hours economy. So how can you say there is no any country that practices 24 hours economy? But how and 24 hours economy what I say? But so say does he really understand the 24 hours economy? Yes, you so what that. Was it Nyankopon that? Was them was say omo ye politicians now. edu lesson time mo kwa so de ni bi bible kra woni mu obi a even po na akra obana me so bucket tete kra mpo a obakra bubu san say nyankopon do baka say nyankopon na nyankopon ye de da because the moment God sleep he doesn't be fit to be God oh and you know as a vice president also the American say
ontonku na wona
yo good ontonku wonder obi adim say and even pon abosun so kwa abosun kra nim say nyankopon da
ati me da say kama mamra ho na miam babin e konfa so kan asem no de Kenya ne Nigeria e faton for say e ma sojafo ebe gina batu mu na bia o ma intimidate voters nya ade no memma beka kakra ma betiefu ati ase because o nyine so ntie bia o de kasa asem no but before then no ma yenhwe demonstration na nyame adoma yenuanom NDC for eba beye 17th September 2024 this month here mamenti o simanum wadaroma
much ado about nothing about demonstration on my vein engosi he engosi aga and internet ye wo aye iPark no iPark no is there say e be resolve any issues bia wo ho bia
but I don't tell say engosi aga say
na ti o the point say aye mre say mre say say mini
na mo say osu be
express e fa so
David was say obeye insha so MP enye say demonstration mko yibu wankan ya obi
say demonstration aba
mre say say be to aba say ya
e fa so e express ye concern e kire aba
enti mre say
demonstration o tun ka say mre say
macho
mari nya o tere
yo mate obaka wa mate
yo Inter-party advisory committee wo iPark as bibi nkoso yi a nyina o nyina party nyina ahia na o mototo adwene na edi yi aye atu and say no my side no aside mo dey ato nchen and mo so mo call a nationwide demonstration o mo say police for amma mo kwan say mo nko ne dey ka kan but you see yamra na ye pensaye no o share a free etumosu ana box ni si wa ballot box ni si won say untimi hu de wom so he bi o kra yetimi de ko si classroom bi onkwa ma o de tumu bi ana we pie ye pushi ya ma ye benya transparent a ballot box pa so what they say yanko say ye ko nationwide demonstration na ye opinion ya nya na sa
na why e dey na obi ani pa ye
de hen
enkade ya mumulidi yo bi ani pa
na otie
say the ni Christ o kra na nya demonstration
ofanya obetre anu nya nation do mo kan want de mo kana me pa so ko situation hen
me was TV South
STV South say STV South na wo no obo say NDC for Bokojan no ye ya mpini no mo ye dede oba me constituency oba hu bi oba the whole Ghana nya potre
enti eno enya na
of what am eba nya potre 276 constituencies no 76
is it be be count
eh friend say
then
omo uko voter regional say ye chicha regions in mono one of the your friends what is the name of the sa so omo no
okay
and to omo no ba be ka ho and to omo ka ho 276 and to omo ko do hold the whole aye demonstration akra for no general mosquito mo so be call their head office na me ka say e be see that what I say now who committee level baby a obetima akoka wase no wan ka ho asem ye ka ye de no ye kanya di hu command the committee ni sa nyoma nyina ene be yi ballot ana hu de ewom so ene chenyi ne bai ene ka so da bi ye register no kra na say the picture beto so ye kanya na ja ye the picture beto so ni nyina ye na ye yo ene che so da bi ye fonko ayi college ye ene kanya na afi ye si BVD wo ba beto ba ni nyina ya anya nationwide demonstration ene ye tell say ade no ye nyina ya ja tum sa political party say ye wo ekwanya ye fa so ka yensem anya afa na nationwide demonstration wo ko nationwide demonstration na ire aye time waste of time
na the time amumu ye a won say ye tum ye na mu waste time
over me say ye demonstration ye ya e bi akra oh ne ya kan ya asem
was sent it on no yi mako nationwide and who ha ne say
nationwide okay wo so obi a transfer yin nyina yi nim say electoral commission so transfer ye mane yi so na ntesa dru bebi na so free say abia ha na wote e say wotu afiri wo akotena brono foforo so wotu me transfer de ko ana ye transfer enti say I transfer say da make yi nipa na etena fidie na chi na wabobo bebi e de ahyem enti say mistake bi a bebi a e de na say yi no mo ntase anya nje na wo advance
demonstration mo ye na emfaso ni so
emfaso be na so at waste of time me de me tu me minua alifo me tu no ebru on pedi be bi nkopɛ no koko bi nom na on pedi fufo bi ni what is offer na nja na demonstration that's sana demonstration we offer engosi again
let's amanga sama mun easy attend na aka sama ontie ko aso wo nyina so bi
one easy na attend the point is that
because easy nim be can say the NDC for ye and I say a demonstration mo so mo koi electoral commission yentiase and I say mo ye kwankwese hwe ama police for agya tum say o mo se fata mo demonstration na ba wo ka say enko say na say e wo de MPP for my plan a MPP for electoral commission na say the kwasa o ka asma
kan some na mo de bae no and some na mo kan ne say o mo so yisi en hyehyeye no anko ye because of transfer and yisi so about da be ka say some more ka say yenya your friends of forensic audit na yempe independent body no be forensic audit no yenu ho say what you guys are calling for no enu ho enanyo when am so mo call nationwide demonstration no
aba say bia mo so test wa ground so no so o ma anya ntaman demonstration no man ka se Ghana for say kan ye ne say bena isi so for contrast
zango for ya no matena Ghana hacha papa tie no musu ba papa
na demonstration ko fu ye start
yedi mo ba sa yedi mo ba sa forensic audit na de bendem nipa na the electoral commission account say yes it's true transfer na akoso wa ba clear ba kan say transfer na akoso aye deliberate electoral commission so mo matter says yes aye deliberate o mo na ya transfer mo no aba no aye deliberate aye kwan so a mo for kwan papa so aye and say bia bebi a che na bebi nkoyi a we ye demonstration asem afa na mo say etem nkasa mo Ghana ha what is it just a message ni ho omo flag bearer message on no mo kika nkoko nkete ne de be so message na nsele 24 hours in some mo kai ofei ensele ntira ele say omo de aye so na yin ko demonstration na demonstration na Ghana fonte en kakakra what is it patenye sare a we ye demonstration en samoko ava
ze ebia wona hunu say demonstration en say wona say he say won pay for party mu en say na wo hunu
menya sure say ali be ko
en ali so en mo be ja kwa na
ali o midina
mo pa amen kwa say
what say waste mu kwa ha mo kwa enva so bia maso
hwe ni re fi say ye ka say demonstration a ye means and way a amanfo no e dey express omo concerns or opinion to the government and say ade a yisi here no because a democracy no ntino ade a yisi here ni say the only way to bet my express our opinion yisi bet mate is to do demonstration yanka say be tutu yanka say be because we are practicing democracy you see and one of the characteristics of democracy is also be demonstration too. I mean, address your concerns to the government. And the idea you see, and they say, yeah, who say, at the person who are no, I didn't talk about Ghana. And this one, I say, yeah, some party, yeah, party and pentokwa. Hey, idea NPP for ye ni na person the basa about Ghana. Next say, yeah, you say be demonstration. You be address your concern. Idea you see, no, serious. See, I'm showing you. MPP for ebebo man you would also Sierra Leone you would also in our neighboring countries going to go be entino ye chere ama Ghana for nyina hu say ade a yi si no onye careful so that we will get a free and fair election coming 2024 7 December.
Okay, me da say mamemra wona ye hwe na podie wasisi and dey say kobasa NPP ama abane saba pa obi mu dia excavator's mo gije ni nyina no e do bia de be ma no na o hwe Ghana pa omom to galamsey pa mu ha o man pa NDC for
what's the
sima edunu mamenti
Mr. Christ hey Mr. Christ
ali mamenti sima edunu
because on say napo you obi aso ka asema na or the in fact ejuma ma MPP communicators seriously
aden
or you obi o ka asema e kwan say MPP communicators no omo kwatena se endwene efa kwan ya on do ba party and I say on be re-communicate actually Ghana for on say napo hwe you hanu mo na o ka say o ye mfa ye Kwame Nkrumah yo de ensem basa to the sense that people are saying say ensem bia napo be ka bia nyansa nim
sabi misro
sabi
Debi mbacho eni nyina so
sana manfo aka
no me bacho
sana manfo aka
debi eni nyina so sabi oye panyini anya hwe no oye running mate oye minister pen
sana manfo
age no wo nim chew ana bebi wo dun so nim chew etima sere se oka asem bia eni nyina so a ende ye kasa we frank baka se
okay
nyansa ni mu dia na se ana wo de bacho
sana manfo aka
debi enye se Ghana for
yen hwe excavator yasem on say excavator ehun se mi rube bai ama minim se Mr. Kamati I could read about Professor Kovran Frimpong Boatin report now about this lost excavators. They were claiming say 500 excavators were lost. Ibi mu say 300 were lost. But the thing is, where are the excavators? Na say ene na po ebeka say omoba ban bi mu a the excavators in Berbera, meaning the excavators are still with them. Yes, meaning the excavator I think former, no, I think he's the current one, Vice Chancellor for Vice Chairman for MPP Central Region, Federal. That Central Region. According to Professor Kovran Frimpong Boatin, he said that Ekwawusi is responsible for the missing excavators. And you know, say Napo because as a me na ma me ka say ono no kra say Ekwawusi ka say Professor Kovran Frimpong Boatin e ka kire ama Kenofora Tapok e ka say some of the excavators were sold among the party themselves at 25,000 Ghana cedis. Ama Ekwawusi na e ka say Professor Kovran Frimpong Boatin and the order and say e party nyeska and you know they should distribute the excavators among themselves. You see? And you know, there were so many evidences that said these excavators are still with them. The excavators are not missing. And he said, "Na po ebejina e catch the Ghana for say so mobile power omo the excavators and then basically he's trying to communicate to Ghana and say they are still having the excavators, or in other way they are responsible for the missing excavators. Omo the excavators no. Meaning e se so omo na ton omo o se omo. Oh, excavators say ba bebre mo wan say minus excavators omo entaba mo do to dia. Excavators na yira. And according to Professor Kovran Frimpong Boatin's report, everything shows that the excavators is still with them. So, Okase, Omoba Power, Omba Resource excavators. Now, I'm not surprised. They are the same people that stole the excavators. And when the excavators, whom you come Ghana for no more yet, Omukuta legal lances, small scale mining sector. Excavators here, they seize people. The excavator board, say of Adams, your body board, billions of billions Ghana cedis, excavators. Next excavators, you mock man for mushroom. Next, net once I would know air cassette. Air cassette, some mobile power, more the excavators. It means, I don't know where you know, money at home. It means you are not fighting Galamsey. You are not fighting Galamsey. It means, in fact, the office of the presidency knows something about the Galamsey. You the MP and I am going to say when this Galamsey issue was going on, the leadership were quiet. They were killing innocent Ghanaians. Among for who ye, but now Bobu to the but now you be say yes, excavators, yes, excavators. So where are the excavators? So and then Bomia so Napona Casaba because excavators no more they are. And Ghana there is a the notion or the idea behind what the fight against Galamsey during Akufo-Addo's claiming that he's fighting Galamsey. Meaning the excavators are still with them. And see, I am the pastor back at Ghana for so excavators no more than we are. Excavators no more than we are no matter time. And you know, say Obeka same way. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Okay.
Because
good. Someone must say, and this from yes, sir.
On say, Anas expose about this Galamsey. According to Professor Abraham from Pomboatin, you got to know that the people that are doing the Galamsey are these MPP officials. And I was so shocked, say, Napoka said, NDC, you are in charge. You to Galamsey. I don't know how more evidence behind, but I can tell you, say, there are so many videos and evidence showing, say, these MPP officials were the people behind this Galamsey and claiming that they are fighting Galamsey. You see, say, Akufo-Addo ni Bawumia ebeda Ghana for be too futugo Ghana for and say they are fighting Galamsey. But meanwhile, no, now they are using this one as a bait to destroy our water bodies. They are using this one as a base to enrich themselves.
But some more time na Galamsey start gidi. NDC
time. But NDC time. NDC official abe na won to Galamsey.
Na be na yehu. Anya mo so mo ko
Dabi
mo ko jina
wo se ko jina
mo ko jina nso mo kan se mo bodua ma mo nkoso yitunu ntu Galamsey mo obi anyai sa na 2020 am ko jina
me ka say there were
Kokuboy ni Sami Jamfim ko jina
small legal scale mining and then
Galamsey no baby wo jina Galamsey site you site ya tu amrade da ho nso tata ho ne ade ya obi ehun
asoma na pose NDC for the to Galamsey. One thing is say you up to now you NDC official ni biara o to Galamsey. But there are so many videos I want to one there. And even according to the report, I think that Ken Oforata ebo sa company ni din. The company he was saying say the son of Professor Kwabena from Pomboatin is in charge of that company. I forgot the company. Company needing say that Professor Kwabena from Pomboatin eba and in charge of that particular company. And that time man so there saying name is own media. And then that company was engaging in Galamsey. So this one give an evidence that all this Galamsey activity that were going on. In fact, that is going on currently. MP for the movie. And there have been so many videos. And that's a expose. Charles Bisiu. Omunina actually say these MPP officials were the people that were in fact are the people that are doing Galamsey. Almost like Galamsey na say pretending as if say ama allocating over the budget of allocating some of the fighting Galamsey. 100 million Ghana cedis plus drones no almost some of the fighting Galamsey $3 million. Those drones in a way. Drones almost some fighting Galamsey in a way. Up to now, much means drone back.
But I said, I was at the computer said, I'm saying drones no dey stop no.
The site I check. Your media waha. Media. And I'm sure say, mo say in terms of current affairs, we a very good part. Mo dey anytime you update the people on current affairs. Say drone always ya think say drone be to and air check Galamsey site over Adazon County. Galamsey and say Galamsey is not the topic of the day. Galamsey edda if say net so telling people that how these wicked leaders are destroying water bodies. And Kabasa come out to say do be in the million come out to that. Those one guys won't be secure. $3 million is it $3 billion? Where are the drones?
Okay, me say. Mami ko come here. Ali me bacho mesaba. You said say mobile power dia excavators na ira yen yebehu na NAPO diaba so say we promise Ghana for say obi agin excavator bia de yan definitely no we the baba back na fe aboa mama ntio simano edu
asam no kra wo mun say menu ali onso ka sembi na wo correct ba still o si nipa say amanfo na eka you see you penny for you no more edi juma the word is word be o ha you say yusuma sabi you penny for I think say Ali Mason so won't take note to that was assembly o ha obeka politics na ye but assembly o ha is a little bit circumspect but that's what they say
yes
yan kana sa say sabi opinion o ka sama say na tie da bi if you say ya mamre ne ya mane no enkyere ye sa but that's what they say it mesre no na sambia no o ka na sama adaroma that word dem when you feel because
amanfo na eka
but amanfo kan kwa say o kan bi
I don't think say
no amanfo kan
dey you should be o ye maame so and say John Dramani Mahama so a ebe yahwe for de and say it for de but that's what they say it mesre na you see of that way
na promise no
you see amanfo ho say media no o ka wa sama wa hwe ya obi a beto se no ai amana ye say say na asam no waka no anase say no waka no hwe let yi every yewura ye running mate
NAPO
Dr. Matu Opoku Prempeh na suye na ti me poto kakra we say we will give everyone his excavator and let it about on the 11th September 2014 we say the office of the vice presidential candidate of the New Patriotic Party has noted with concern distortions by sections of the media regarding a statement made earlier this week by the vice presidential candidate Dr. Matu Opoku Prempeh at a community engagement at Bogoso in the Prisia Huni Valley constituency on Sunday 8th September 2024. Dr. Prempeh stated that Dr. Bawumia's administration will facilitate small-scale mining under strict regulations that ensure that environment is not compromised. But and I will say we have, however, observed that some media outlets are alleging that he said we will give everyone his excavator to work in his concession to make money to support the economic growth of the your friends community. This statement attributed to him is false. The 20-minute full video footage of this submission did not contain what has been attributed to him. A dotted TikTok video in circulation claiming to be the source of reporting does not reflect the statement made by the vice presidential candidate. So we wish to emphasize that Dr. Prempeh was talking about granting access to people interested in small-scale mining and who could only do that in responsible and sustainable manner in accordance with the laws of Ghana. But that's what I say. And to share the second paragraph, it is clear. So also Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia administration will facilitate small-scale mining under strict regulation that ensure that the environment is not compromised. As offer. Now, the excavator, or the you see, I told the beer and someone, oh, your media, no, yes, Romo, you know, when they age, oh, what is offer, and they told the beer and some no more car, there should be almost one year. What is it? And some Yura Napokai,
and one car.
Let them mechanical and some more kind of Macanti. What's all this? And some more kind of because what share the end of Krana? What share Sabi, ye manifesto, and she say, woman be beer. Offer us way. Actually, Pefe say, Yura, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, what can you say? You see, a dear friend. Geological friend is saying Sobe. What was it? Maybe I anti said there will be audible machine courses in Shumaya and your money in a Yabejai. Near you so a year up barefoot. Oh, now look at said so go to know why Yamona no Yama Wakokutu. We are concession nay a friend is saying machines are be here. But that's what they say. Any equipment will be here, they are mining no. A buy no be provided through on only leadership. We are here. Was said the BBA friend a mining development bank. Abba. na se obeka ya unse ye bie eye gold refinery company ye friend say gold refinery company a ene yi no ye hwe se omom betutu gold nyina no wo ye ji anu anu se ya kwa refine ye wi a na afi no akwa market na ya moska na afi no gold for oil ye boost no na ye international reserves no so no ye dia so asense de be ya ye currency no so be ya strong san hye ye nyina no eye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia aye san hye ye nyina to make sure say at least nipa ni be mine a ye the machines ye the yama geological survey for akwa aye bibia kama na on for on go sense you so what they say no o ka say we small scale miner na we small scale miner nipa no agene lances your friends say mineral commission amano lances forestry commission for ahe omo approve your friends say EPA for ahe omo ye bibia chese enkata bi ohie bia na de amount so we small scale miner no wa pass through sanyomo we ene na yewura ka ho asem yewura NAPO ka ho asem ba wan kese na chinchina wa kwa illegal enti wa kwa say yensu enti ye ba ya so we excavator no je nafsa kwa nsu no so koye pa so de say enti ye besere nkomo no ye ka ya na say the way amanfo si fa so reporting nsam ni bi no ye besere omo ye ni media no na chesere omo
enti media ni bi na ye sa na montia
na say yan ka nipa no statement la nipa no kan ya ha dwene besere na statement to the about bonten no office makan nyina kirew ye just makan no so person mesa kan biom enti mesere ye nyina na ye hwe sa list no ye kan sam na to the bia ye report asam na nipa no kan ye na ngo ka asam foforo fa
but na excavators na wo ho de
excavator ba ade se ya che excavator
ba sa ana mo chi ye se mo chi bebre na go for free site
the point is say ya che excavator sam ra no ho mbra na kire say wo che excavator em fa na sa hayya ye won masuka hi sa wo che excavator say your friend is saying police command wo ho no no na ho ne akopa ne no ho esi ho ne de kaka ho oman no ye hwehwe wo nsam nyina awie na hwehwe say bia krata na ekura wo no wonni krata wonni tumi a esa wo konsuo so anasa wo ko sey yensu anasa wo kotu budie e wo forma court no be kire say ye be seize wo excavator na dia ma state no na state no aide eyusu na ye seize kura san hyehe ni nyina wo ho samre ni nyina wo ho ba so ade enti say ya seize obi excavator emna no e kire de ese de ye ba so ade say seize ya ne de ese bi say ni ga no wakoye
ma men kan statement ya ma van say according to this site no buy ya say NAPO account was no say and it's 11 September na 1:57 p.m. was say all seized excavators from Galamsey will be returned if Bawumia wins NAPO. Was it Dr. Maitobeko Prempe, the NPP's vice presidential candidate, has promised that a future NPP government will return all seized excavators confiscated during the crackdown on illegal mining. Addressing chiefs and residents in Pristia, Huni Valley, and Mpoho, he reassured small-scale miners that Dr. Mohammed Bawumia does not intend to ban their operations. We will give us seized excavated to you so you can do your work peacefully. Dr. Bawumia will not collapse small-scale mining, he stated. He also warned against polluting water bodies but supported regulated mining practice. This pledge was made in light of rising concern.
Nipa no aba bonta be kasa asamo no nyesa no ka no
na nyesa so
ko meridi ni release so a kire what I say
no the release ni so wa they say them go ha but me say
asamo report o kai no he was linking it to and shishaya ewo ye presidential candidate manifesto mu aye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia
and excavators no
shishaya no wa ya to on say at least some small scale miners no ye ba enhihye ne kwan e be faso e na o ma ye adwumani ba so ade say ye behwe e bia asase ne ye so hu jojelika ye friends so be fo akwakoye ya ye wie no ya che say ha de gold ho nti obekọ enti nyoma obi hia machines o hia ye de nyina be ma ya create a miners development bank so de amount say de be o sika sam ne sa nyoma no bekura so refinery so nya fe ne betam de akọ obi man so ahaya no ye be ye de bibia kama na o sika ne bibia na waka se waka alenke enti wo so anka ne sa now eye alika asem bi na me won waka na asem waka ya de koka eye yewura frimpon boaten eye friend say report no na tie wa ha ne report the 36 pages na and the 36 pages no of what kind page 13 na hwade bi o ha page 13 was say it is well known na me pesa ko wa pa what it is well known in the small scale mining circle that NDC members and sympathizers were well established in small scale mining, especially in the western region. They acquired several concessions in mineral rich areas during the long periods of NDC reign. They had the money and other resources to not only sponsor NDC candidates but also support independent candidates in the supposedly strongholds of MPP. This is what happened in what? Durane, Tapa, and Toko constituencies in the Wasa East district. A former NDC deputy minister, who is also MP for the Wasa East constituency, has been actively mining in the Subri forest for years. When MPP party officials complained and the army component of Operation Vanguard was withdrawn almost 2 years to the 2020 election, the NDC was given an advantage in terms of what? Access to resources from mining. This is because there are far more NDC people engaged in illegal mining than MPP members in the region. Where protective? Opa me for the report na mo. Okay. 6 pages. And now legal sana and na report na me person kwa bobo so kra. Because mo report ain't that mo to front and back. And some of our report ni mo no. Mo de chese mo de mo nsa ne mo ti ne mo na nyina na etu. And na mo say nsuo no ayi. En for na say no. NDC for. Na mo so Ofa NDC. Et na mo so NDC. Ese mo so Oh. Ofa me so omo position po. Omo tena so chair no report on it is clear. So omo tena so chair omo tu asay yensuo ne keka ho. Obi nkasa memetia no sabi me nkasa me party ni enko say nsuo because nsuo ni nyina no ye yusu. But so they say obi so enkasa yenko galamsey ne yenko say nsuo ne say ye kwaye ne sa anyoma no dabi MPP ye so memetia me so sa anyoma no so. But ye kan nyina say NDC for kana mo refer na eye ye wura frimpon but report and the onko hwe page 13 and 14 and some nin sabi nyamra sama omudi ye enti ye mo nkakra make reference to eye report no ofa me do see ha me da say but me so me da say but you see I debate be ba so almost at date na wie na one na we are information one be ko o say breaking news on political party debate by IEA. The Institute of Economic Affairs, IEA, has announced October 22nd and November 19th, 2024 for its first and second presidential debate, respectively. IEA, in a statement, announced that it has scheduled 2 presidential debates, 1 vice presidential debate, and 5 evening encounters ahead of the December 7 polls. The vice presidential debate will also come off on November 5th, 2024. The first out of the 5 evening encounters will happen on Wednesday, September 18th, with the last expected to happen on Tuesday, October 15th. Enti nese omama ko fara nomination ngina no. Yesi ahwe anim. Ti se mahama ne ba omia na ayi no ye be hu de oye yi. Alanka je nso ho. Se alan nso so ho. Chedan nso so ho. Ekwadon ko ho. Ana me ka say. Se ye di kan kada. Se ye John Dramani Mahama. Ombre debate.
Any ba omia.
So they say.
Ba moji mudi.
Oh.
Ya ba omia ko jina just media kan tampo na koye na. Ti se ko busa ba ne ma no. But
so omo John they should come for debate. Asabani nyina no.
Omomra, Martin Medase. Abishafo e beda masaku ponhia mo pa. Juma dey e showdown. Ene yan sha center because of enema ba ku menu mensa binti. Mo fa nche na e be sinyame adoma. adwada yebehia ne atoa so jenua bema ali oma sedu wakra se okoya de kakra ana yenua bema Kamel Mohammed ono nso MPP communication team member ali oma sedu NDC communication team member monfa nche pa nyame adoma adwada awia no menu kopem no nan e de beblem why enti debate no ba so yengina anhwe ba umia your friend say Alankash Mahama Ekwadonko also afale the nomination chada ne mo maka ka woni nyina no the offer nomination bia no o konya say debate obetima yebi afi running mate for no so ebe debate na encounter no so betimi abaso nti nyina yen hye no so ye duru a yengina ahwe kasa ubia economy education hospital ni ade infrastructures no yahun ba bia sample info be se di 2 million o manage o monsa no obi abetima yi ya no ye de afa yetie MPP manifesto etie NDC manifesto the Great Transformation Plan GTP Lancaster dan so ya hwemu nsem ana fe chada de nso atimu nsem makwa edunum pe eno so ahwe ni nyina mu nsem ahwe ekodonko de nso ohwe ni poster na etare so ano ohwe an bibia ewo so etie hu ni nyina ana fe PNC CPP any PPP ana gum omu nyina no yetie obi manifesto mu nsem eti debate ni ba so a ebetimi aboa am yehu de obetimi adi oman anim the next we say your fourth republic your fifth republic no obetimi adi anim ama Ghana afra dum akwadum no ne ahwe won asem so aka nti debate meja ba so eti yenhye no so na bibia enkoye adwada yede de bonka tempese bo se mablem mo nhyɛ no so mamburu mfikura ene de momfa nkyɛ na o senke ye interview bi antimi anye Monday ye ba yede beblem medin ene ofadanso producer yenua bema yenua ba kwagiriba one producer odwuma die so bibia hye ne nsa etwadaro ma nyame adoma momfa nkyɛ pa Monday be hia yede we bia se makra mo nyina mabai
Audio